I know, soon as they hear my voice, they think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. If I was a rollers and boy, they smoke out. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, then I have problems. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. Rolling up, going away, blowing and smoking my face. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems, cause I ain't easy to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing but some favors. Bosses say you like some pasta, she keep me dreaded like pasta. I wanted to lose, cry like a fool, if anyone plays me too. If I hit it, she gon' go cool, and I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting and loving so bad, she be pulling up to me cash. I used to being broke, that's what she told me, or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money or the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise a plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop they hear my ass pray. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. If I was a rollers and boy, they smoke out. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. Rolling up, going away, blowing and smoking my face. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, about to get cleaned up. Baby, gonna kick your feet up. Why she licking, rolling weed up? Asking me for a lighter. Ride around in them foreigns, trapping, chasing this money. Designer thing, coming foreign thing, great whipping, hitting them corners. And they be loving my diamond shine. Hope these haters don't take my line. I'm just trying to get back with something I like to give me peace of mind. Ain't got no friends no more, like a man ago with your foot in the road. I'd rather kick it with a bad chick, make magic, live fabulous. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money or the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pouring drinks in her cup, raise a plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop they hear my voice pray. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. If I was a rollers and boy, they smoke out. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. Rolling up, going away, blowing and smoking my face. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice.
It's so amazing.
As soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, as soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop those, workers and trapping at work. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, as soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. If I was a rollers and boy, they smoke out. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. Rolling up, going away, blowing and smoking my face. They think I'm the one I smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems, cause I ain't easy to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing but some favors. Bosses say you like some pasta, she keep me dreaded like pasta. I wanted to lose, cry like a fool, if anyone plays me too. If I hit it, she gon' go cool, and I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting and loving so bad, she be pulling up to me cash. I used to being broke, that's what she told me, or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money or the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise a plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop they hear my ass pray. They think I'm the one I smoke. Pop those, brothers and coming at work. If I was a rollers and boy, they trapping, chasing this money. Designer thing, coming foreign thing, great whipping, hitting them corners. They be loving my diamond shine. Hope these haters don't take my line. I'm just trying to kick back with something I like to give me peace of mind. Ain't got no friends no more, like a minute ago with your funeral. I'd rather kick it with a bad chick, make magic, live fabulous. Say, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money all the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pouring drink in a cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop in my voice track. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. If I was a roller to boy, they smoke out feeling. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. I know, time they hear my voice. You better have problems. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. Ain't rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. I know, time they hear my voice.
It's so amazing.
As soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know. As soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop those, workers and trapping that word. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know. As soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop those, workers and trapping that word. If I was a roller to boy, they smoke out feeling. They thought I'm blowing out smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice. You better have problems. They thought I'm blowing out smoke. Pop those, workers and trapping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. Blowing out smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice. Yeah, you better have problems, 'cause I ain't easy to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing brothers favors. Bosses, they eat lots of pasta. She keep me dreaded like pasta. I wanted them dudes, got like a fool, and everyone bless me too. If I hit it, she gon' go cuckoo, and I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting and loving so bad. She be pulling up, giving me cash. I used to being broke, that's what she told me she or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money all the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Start to hear my ass crack. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. If I was a roller to boy, they smoke out feeling. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice. You better have problems. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. Blowing that smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice. About to get cleaned up. Baby, gonna kick your feet up. Why she licking, rolling weed up? Asking me for a lighter. Ride around in them foreigns, trapping, chasing this money. Designer thing, coming foreign thing, great whipping, hitting them corners. They be loving my diamond shine. Hope these haters don't take my line. I'm just trying to kick back with something I like to give me peace of mind. Ain't got no friends no more, like a minute ago with your funeral. I'd rather kick it with a bad chick, make magic, live fabulous. Say, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money all the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pouring drink in her cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop in my voice track. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. If I was a roller to boy, they smoke out feeling. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice. You better have problems. They thought I'm blowing that smoke. Pop those, rappers and dropping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. Blowing that smoke. I know. Time they hear my voice.
It's so amazing.
As soon as they hear my voice, They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. I know, soon as they hear my voice, you better have problems, cause I ain't easy to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing but some favors. Bosses day, lots of pasta. She keep me dreaded like pasta. I wanted them dudes, cock a fool, if anyone plays me too. If I hit it, she gon' go cuckoo, and I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting and loving so bad, she be pulling up giving me cash. I used to being broke, that's what she told me, or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money or the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise the blaze to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Time to hear my ass pray. They pouring no more than smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and dropping that word. They pouring no more than smoke. I know, time to hear my voice. You better have problems. They pouring no more than smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and dropping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. They pouring no more than smoke. I know, time to hear my voice. Baby gonna kick your feet up. Why she licking rolling weed up? Asking me for a lighter. Ride around in them foreigns, trapping, chasing this money. Designer thing, coming foreign thing, great whipping, hitting them corners. They be loving my diamond shine. Hope these haters don't take my line. I'm just trying to kick back with something I like to give me peace of mind. Ain't got no friends no more, let them in the door with your food in the road. I'd rather kick it with a bad chick, make magic, live fabulous. Say, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money or the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop to hear my voice pray. They pouring no more than smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and dropping that word. They pouring no more than smoke. They pouring no more than smoke. I know, time to hear my voice. You better have problems. They pouring no more than smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and dropping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. They pouring no more than smoke. I know, time to hear my voice pray.
It's so amazing.
Soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. I know, time to hear my voice. You better have problems. They pouring up, blowing out smoke. Pop dope, Perkins and trapping that word. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. Blowing out smoke. I know, time to hear my voice. You better have problems, cause I ain't easy to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing but some favors. Bosses day, lots of pasta. She keep me dreaded like pasta. I wanted them dudes, cock a fool, if anyone plays me too. If I hit it, she gon' go cuckoo, and I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting and loving so bad, she be pulling up giving me cash. I used to being broke, that's what she told me, or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. Money over the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. drinking a cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Someday hear my voice. They throwing the blue and I smoke. I know. Percocet dropping their wood. They throwing the blue and I smoke. I know. Someday hear my voice. Me and you better have problems. They throwing the blue and I smoke. Percocet dropping their wood. She rolling up, blowing away, blowing and smoking up. They throwing the blue and I smoke. I know. Someday hear my voice. We about to get turned up. Baby gonna kick your feet up. Why she licking rolling weed up? Asking me for a lighter. Riding around in them foreigns. Tribal chasing his money. Designer thing, couple foreign things. Straight whipping, hitting them corners. They be loving my diamond shine. Hope these haters don't take my line. I'm just trying to get back with something I like to give me peace of mind. Ain't got no friends no more. Like a minute ago, with your through the road. I'd rather kick it with a bad chick, make magic, live fabulous. Baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money over the weed, I'm all the woman that you need. Pouring drink in that cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Someday hear my voice. They going to blowing that smoke. Pop those, sprinkles and dropping that wood. If I'm in the rollers and blowing that smoke, I'm feeling they start blowing that smoke. I know, someday hear my voice. Me and you better have problems. They start blowing that smoke. Pop those, sprinkles and dropping that wood. They rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke. They start blowing that smoke. I know, someday hear my voice.
Okay, y'all. What it do, man? What it do, man? We up in the building, man. What is you brothers on today, man? Stop with the hating. Stop with the hate. Let's get down to business, man. Gotta say what's up to all my people, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing, fellas? What are we doing? Come on, y'all. Don't let the trolls get y'all upset. We got moderators on deck for that, man. We got moderators on deck for that, man. Best believe that. We finna have some fun tonight. Like we always have fun tonight on Night Court, man. Here at Battle Troop. It's a lot of stuff. Don't call my phone until I say so. Please. Brothers be thinking because they got my number, they could just call. Don't call until I say so, man. It's Night Court. We finna kick it tonight, man. Yeah, let me say what's up to everybody up in the building right now. Y'all know how I gotta do. Shouts out to Norman Henderson, my man. Shouts out to Maria. Maria, is you a real woman? Maria. She remind me of a West Side Story. Growing up in Spanish Harlem. Played by Tito Santana. Stop the looting, stop the shooting. Maria! That might be a man. Let me stop. Hey, what it do, Maria? What it do, man? My name Battle. My name Battle. What's up, homies? Oh, man, this internet world is crazy, man. You never know. You never know who a person is, man. Maria, is you a woman? For real. They setting brothers up out here, man. Some of these brothers talking about they getting caught. They getting tricked and they didn't know. We gonna get off into I didn't know. We gonna get off into that. Amazing world. What's going on? Maker Records ain't had a jam in years. Them brothers were signed to Puffy, then they were signed to Jagged Edge and Jermaine Dupri now, then they were signed to Death Row. Them brothers still can't come up with a hit. They talking about they independent now. Well, best wishes to you, brothers. I hope y'all do y'all thing, man. Make a record. Right. Make a record. That's what you do. 2 Degrees. Come on, man. People just don't want to believe that Tranny got... that tranny got caught up. People just don't want to believe that Cassidy got caught up with a tranny. They just don't want to believe it. Look, stop doing that. Stop liking people's music so much that you don't think that these people got a private life when these cameras cut off. Stop thinking and stop doing that stuff, man. That stuff don't surprise me. How you gonna ever be surprised at what come out of Hollywood? Stop that. Mark Wade, what's good, man? Mr. Bellamy, what's good, man? Mo Fitzgerald, what's good, man? Forget America, what's good? ZW, what's good? Mizzy, what's good? Kenny, I got to read this. Kenny J said, who all copping that mixtape with Cassidy, Young Buck, and Bobby Valentino, hosted by Mr. C and African Bombada? I threw that one up in there. It was all, you almost had it right, but you left that part out. Jason Ross, Warriors and Jazz, yeah, they going at it today, man. That's what hold me up a little bit, man. I was watching that till it went to halftime, man. They got a real shootout going on, man. The Jazz ain't nothing nice, man. Let me tell you something, man. 45, Donovan Mitchell, come on, man. Styrofoams and ashtrays, get your copy, man. If you ain't got that, man, come on, man. King Flaw Leone, what's good? Positive Energy say he support Buck. Come on, man, this brother. I don't know, man. I don't think I want a friend. I don't think I want a friend that's into men. That only means that he waiting for opportunity to approach you, to shoot his shot at you. I don't want to be a part of that. Cameron. What's good, Cameron? D Money. Chrissy, get up out of here with that trash, right? How you on his live and didn't support the track? Horrible, right? Okay, Truth. Intro starting to be longer than Moose third round, right? I just told y'all watching the game. Positive Energy, I like styrofoams and ashtray. Appreciate it. Cop it then. 80R. Yeah, Cassidy, really? Yeah, we finna get this stuff cracking, y'all. Yeah, we in here for tonight. We finna get it cracking tonight. Shouts out to everybody that joined me in the live feed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's here with me on this show, man. We finna get it cracking, man. Y'all know I'm gonna need something to drink on this one tonight. These brothers done lost their mind, man. So I guess we definitely can say, I guess, let me tell you something. I guess we could say it's over for Cassidy URL appearing. There's no way this brother finna come on this stage. There's no way this brother finna come on stage and that's crazy. There's no way this brother finna come on that URL stage knowing that stuff on him like that. That's career suicide. Man, I don't think, look, come on, man, let's just be honest, man. Why people just don't want to believe brothers doing that? Like, let's get the voting on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get this voting on. Let me see what we doing. Let's get the voting on right now. Let's get this voting on. We gonna kick this off right now. Okay, how many of y'all are really surprised? Come on, we finna vote on this right now. How many of y'all are surprised that Cassidy was been exposed by a tranny? Does that really surprise y'all? Let me see how the people taking this out. Let's see. Are y'all surprised at Cassidy? Okay, North Carolina say not me. That's one. Not surprised, no. Dre Too Much said no, I'm not surprised. Be Free said I don't know. Norman Henderson said he not surprised neither, right? Positive Energy say he was surprised. King Flo said it surprised the mess out of him. Sean Holly says, not me. Young and One said, not me neither. Ron Money said, yeah, he was surprised by it. Piper Boy Williams said, no, he not surprised by it. David Green said he wasn't surprised by it. King Lowe said, yeah, I was surprised by it. Mr. Watch Me Cook said, I'm not surprised by it at all. Kinfolk Anderson said, hell no, he not surprised. 2 Degrees said, I'm surprised y'all believed it. Right, let me get this right, Mr. 2 Degrees. Right, that's why your name is 2 Degrees, brother. For some reason, you just can't get it going to get hot. Let me tell you something. I'm about to make you hot right now. Are you one of those type of persons that just because you like somebody's song or because somebody been a favorite of yours or somebody you grew up listening to or looked up to, do you think they are above reproach? Do you think that these people is not capable of doing these things? Do you think these people are not capable of doing these things when you seeing in this their era, this stuff happening everywhere? Come on, man. We not going to do that. We not going to do that. I'm going to have callers calling up. We finna talk and kick it. I want some mature. I want mature callers to call up. Not none of you ignorant people who sound stupid. See, some of these conversations can only be handled and spoke with mature people. So if you're not mature to some degree where you can't handle conversations like this, please don't call up. Please don't call up. We gonna get in depth and talk about this stuff though, man. Let's go with some more of this stuff. Sabo TV said he was surprised. Kinfolk Anderson said, hell no, he's not surprised by that. Ebony Knight said, I'm not surprised neither. Piper Boy, wait, that's not. I'm not. Michael said he not surprised. He hang with Young Buck. Never surprised about none of these rappers. Kenny J, 1UF said that. Derek Black said, I ain't surprised at all. He probably liked it. Man, yeah, this thing is crazy. Look, whether y'all won't accept it or not, man, let me tell you something. Training, for the most part, can't really come out exposing you for something like that to that degree if you wasn't in some type of way in connection with them on some type of level. Let's just be honest. This transsexual, transgender dude got all type of text messages with this dude, pictures of this dude and his wife and everything. Come on, man. These brothers, man. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Come on. Sometimes we just got to call it like it is, man. It is what it is. This brother sitting on here. This brother married, man. Oh, man. The transgender dude talking about this dude had a threesome with 2 men. And they all had their packages. A threesome with 2 men and all of them had their packages hanging. The transgender go even as deep as saying, while they was giving this dude oral, he was massaging they scrotum sack and private part while they was giving him oral. Even when as far as saying they can say he liked feeling and squeezing and rubbing on penises. That's how in depth they going on this dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. No, again, but it's what's going on in this day and age, man. It's what's going on in this day and age, man. And it's so many people, man, that perpetrating, act like they not with that and actually doing it. But it's a whole lot of people that's not with that and they don't do it. Look, let me tell you something. Make no mistake about it. No matter how popular they try to make that seem, no matter how much you see it all on TV and internets and hearing about people doing it in the music industry, let me tell you something. It's still a small percentage of people in the United States and around the world that's actually doing that stuff. You still have a large margin of heterosexual men and women that just don't rock with that. So they try to publicize it and promote it to make it look real big, to try to get people to think it's some type of new wave. They try to make that stuff look like it's like smoking weed. They trying to make it seem like being with a transgender now is like smoking weed socially, like that's the new marijuana or something. Everybody tried it. Everybody doing it. I even seen one time where they was showing these guests coming into elementary school talking about this to the kids, telling the kids ain't nothing wrong with doing it, and we suggest and advise that if you haven't done it, at least try it and experience it and see if you like it. There's nothing wrong with being curious. It's natural. This was recorded on a Christian station showing how they putting this stuff into schools and things like that. Not only putting it into schools, but also showing how they doing this stuff without the parents' permission to their children. Well, they have now instituted books like not only Mother Goose and Dr. Seuss, now Tom and Sam, Jane and Mary, Steve and Bob. Real books on men, women on women in elementary school with kids. Even to the degree and point where they saying now they have a school in New York City. They have an elementary school in New York City just for homosexuals. Let me say that one more time. They have an elementary school in New York City just for homosexuals. Elementary? Really? Elementary school just for homosexuals. So let me get this right. All these children in this school are homosexuals, sexually active, children, babies, children. Are you serious? Because that's the only way you can be it. The only way you can be a homosexual if you do it. If you do it. It's a sexual preference thing. It has to do with sex. It has nothing to do with your thoughts. It has everything to do with the actions behind the thought. So if this school is an elementary school for homosexuals, what are they promoting? What are they pushing? What is the agenda? And this crazy, man. Another thing about it I hate. I hate what they doing now and doing this by making it seem as though it look good on us. For some reason, now black people are the face for homosexuality and transgendering. We are the face of it. It seems like in every sitcom now, every movie come out, some script have to be written in a black homosexual. And we are the faces of it. We are the faces of this movement because for some reason it look better on us than it do on them. And brothers are subjecting themselves to this mass scandal to really show the model of a black man. But the model for a white man is George Clooney, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, stand-up soldiers. But the model for a black man is a homosexual or a transgender. And this is the movement that they pushing. And you see it everywhere. Horrible. I'm talking about everywhere. Every movie script have to have a black homosexual written in it. Written in it. And what's crazy, look at what they're exploiting now, even in the music industry. They ain't doing nothing but really exploiting the black ones. From the Young Thug, the A$AP Rocky, Baby them, Lil Wayne them, Now Cassidy, Young Buck them, Bobby Valentino them. All the black ones. Like it ain't going on with nobody else. Yeah. And brother, it's crazy how life is, because brothers don't you know brothers actually literally sign up for it though? Sign up for it. Oh, I do it. And then they try to be all proudful and flamboyant with it. And then you see why we being plagued and swept with all these diseases. These guys want to play both lanes. These guys want to peanut butter themselves up with dudes. Then want to lay down with females acting like they never been with a dude. And then somebody like me or you who not with that trash go right behind somebody like that, and we end up being infected by this situation. Yeah, this real life out here. Brothers need to wake up. And for y'all people out there who just don't believe and can't see how this could really happen, guess what? You better know history. Your history will show you and it will tell you what this is. See, they don't really want to address the real truth behind this scandal of what this was. They don't really want to. Come on. I don't want to answer this call, but I'm going to answer it. I said, don't call me till I say something. Who is this?
It's Young from Texas, from Houston.
Didn't I tell you not to call me, brother?
Hey, man, you was hitting a good topic, man. I got to get in there.
Okay, so listen. You know we got to be careful how we talk, because, you know, they don't like these conversations. So when we talk, you can say whatever you want, but let's just be mature about the situation. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
Come on, let's rock, bro. What's on your mind?
Man, the part that you were saying about how, man, these brothers is quick to... I don't condone a lot of this stuff these brothers is doing, but if that's the stuff that they want to do in their private life, man, I think it should be respected as such. Because, man, it's just a shame to see black men tearing each other down like that, whether they gay or transsexual or however they want to call themselves. But at the end of the day, they're a black man first. And they just quick to tear another black man down at it by any means. You know, I mean, all the other genders and races is doing the same thing. The white people doing the same thing.
Right.
Hispanics and everything else. But you don't hear their dirty laundry coming out like that. Right. They keep that stuff in-house.
Right.
But as soon as a black person do it, it's getting exposed. They getting ashamed. It's coming out.
Right.
They don't make just that one person look bad. It makes the culture look bad.
Right.
It's like, damn, that's what y'all doing?
Right.
That's how black people get down on the low? No, right. That ain't how we get down on the low. It's just that particular person.
Right.
But because it happens so often, and where the stories come out, it gives that
categorizing.
That perspective as if that's how it get down.
Right. Now let me ask you a question. Did you see the video footage of the transgender dude exposing Cassidy?
Yeah, I seen some of it, but I didn't want to watch too much of it, man, because, I mean, it's real disappointing. And it's not that I don't believe him. It's just that I don't want to believe that so many people in our community is doing it, even though I know they are. But it's just a shame, man. So I can only watch so much of it.
Right. Because it's like it's crazy because when you look and think about now you have been noticing all these sitcoms and movies come out. For some reason, they got that written in the script. We need a black homosexual to play this part. It's like they can't have a movie no more unless a homosexual is in the movie. You know what I'm saying? They can't have it. You get what I'm saying? Unless a black homosexual is written in this movie in some type of way or not.
Yeah, you're right about that. And I mean, I don't know. I just feel like these actors and actresses should have more pride about themselves. Like, man, I'm not going to pay my people to look like this. The money that you're paying me don't matter. I'm not going to pay my people in this kind of picture.
Right. You know, now you don't mind me asking you, brother, how old are you?
31.
Okay, 31. Do you remember the show Good Times?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember the father on there, James?
Yeah, I remember.
Now, when that movie came out, I mean, not when that movie, when that sitcom came out, I grew up on that sitcom. You know what I'm saying? And James was always painted as the model of a strong black man. He didn't have it all together, but he worked every day. He lived in the projects. He worked every day. He was a strong black man. He made sure his sons never went to school. You know, this was the picture perfect model for a black man who wasn't successful, but was still content and happy and working with what he had and kept his family together, right?
Right.
And he was like real big and had that strong father figure face and give you that this the way you talk to your son type of conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I say that to say this. I already know what's going on, man, because like I say, I read and study a lot. I'm deep when it comes to that word of God, man, so I understand what's taking place. I was happened to just be turning the TV and I was watching that movie King of Queens. And then when that went off, another sitcom came on. And he was on the sitcom. And he was on the sitcom as a homosexual. I'm like, man, that's James from Good Time. And it's crazy because in the relationships of these homosexual relationships, you always have the one dominant and then you have the one playing the female role.
Right.
Guess which role you know he was playing?
I already know.
Guess who he was married to?
Probably a white man.
Right. He was married to a white man and he was the female. He was the wife to the white man. And he was walking around with a scarf on his head and a real loud red flamboyant Little Richard sweater. Like, come on, fam. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. They literally sought this man out to play this part because he was like one of the last models of what a stand-up black man was that was ever advertised on TV. And just took that, man, I said, wow, that's crazy. I said, that's crazy. Man. See, I see between the lines, and I could peep the subliminals in a lot of movies and things like that, man. I be peeping a lot of that stuff, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you another example. You remember the movie Black Panther?
Yeah.
Now, even though they like, oh man, Black Panther, it's a Marvel comic thing. But it was so many subliminals in that movie, it wasn't even funny. Why the black girl with the hair couldn't fight, but the black girl bald head do the best fighting?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then not only that, in the movie, you saw the movie, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
So it wasn't no such thing as spaceships and UFOs in this movie at this time. They the only one had the technology for that. So nobody knew about it but them, right?
Right.
So the UFO appear in the ghetto. The UFO now appear in the ghetto with a little boy playing ball, right? You remember this part, right?
Yeah.
The little boys run up to it, and one of the little boys say, "Let's strip it down." A UFO, let's strip it down. Like, it's the first UFO. Nobody never seen a UFO before. So you see a UFO, you don't take off running like logically you would do. You walk up on it not knowing what's gonna come out of it. And the first thing come out of your mouth, the little black boy, is, "Let's strip it down and sell the pieces on it." Come on, man. Come on, fam.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Do you get what I'm saying, though, fam? Really?
I get what you're saying. And, man, Hollywood is only going to give us so much. They'll give us an inch, but they ain't going to let us take that mile. So, I mean, it's one of them things where it's an industry dominated by the oppressors, and we can only do so much.
Right.
I mean, I feel like one of the biggest issues is that, man, a lot of households, man, is raised without the father being in the household, and a lot of people are being groomed to think that father figure or that person that's going to work every day doing what they got to do is lame for some reason. For some reason, if you making an honest living and you getting by, you lame. You're not living the fast life, or you don't have this car. It could be somebody that live at home and they hustling and they might be in and out of jail, but they got this car this time, or they got all these different stories of oh yeah, I was doing this, I was at the strip club doing that. Yeah, but what about the time when you spent 2-3 years of your life in prison, or you in and out of prison? I may not have all these extravagant stories to tell, but I'm working every day, I'm taking care of home, but that's not cool. That's not exciting to tell. And that person is looked at as lame, or he ain't about nothing.
Right. You know, the sad thing about it, man, like I said, now, going back to the Cassidy thing, this brother is married. You know, the sad part about it, this brother got into that car accident. Remember he got into the car accident?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember after the car accident, he made his appearance on the Breakfast Club, talking about how now he want to just rap for Jesus. Jesus saved his life. You know what I'm saying? And he did that long rap about Jesus Christ on the Breakfast Club. It was actually nice and fire. You get what I'm saying?
He was actually doing a lot of different, supposed to be doing a lot of different things, speaking out at different places and all this stuff.
Right. Now, I'm only saying that to say this. This man is married. And then he also confessing to be a believer in Jesus Christ. And you sitting up here, man, sitting here, and you literally exposing your wife to prostitution, you prostituting yourself. These dudes don't even move like, think about it. How you got this money and you tricking off? I don't get that. You would figure if you have money, you don't have to trick off. You get what I'm saying? When you got money like them, you don't have to trick off. You shouldn't have to trick off. When you look at the story that was told about the transgender dude and him, it was like he was trying to prove himself worthy for the transsexual. You know what I'm saying? Rather than the transsexual trying to prove himself. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
And then it's crazy because these dudes are really psychologically thrown off by believing these are women. They still thinking these women when they really men. At the end of the day, they still men, regard to how they feel, how they think, how they want to be separate. Because guess what? They do a crime, where they going, brother? I don't care if he got fake titties. He do a crime, where he going?
With the men in prison?
Exactly. I don't care how much she want to think she a stud. When she do a crime, where she going?
The men's facility.
She going to that female facility, and he going to that man facility. You know, look, they knock them back down to reality. That's what's crazy about this. Why do they pass these laws for these things, but when they break the law, now they back to what it's supposed to be from the very beginning. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you telling him he can be a woman, but if he break the law, he a man again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She can be a man, but if she break the law, she going to a women's prison. Come on, get up out of here.
My thing is, you think some people is so spiritually and mentally weak that they go through all these things in their life and it's no longer fulfilling for them anymore, so they have to try the next thrill.
Everything starts in a home. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. The evidence of what we seeing going on, it comes from broken homes. And when you have a broken home, a lot of things open up in that home. When men is not the protectors and providers of their homes, and these children are left to be raised in single parenting homes, what happens is these children become subject to being molested, raped, touched, ostracized, neglected, you know what I'm saying? And what happens is these situations, a lot of them had when they were children. Like you would find out, like I found out in a lot of my studyings and reading the Bible that one out of every three young ladies have been molested or raped by the time they turned the age of 15 by somebody in their family or close to them in their life. By the time they got to the age of 15, you know what I'm saying? So you seeing that when fathers is not in the home, it's bad for both. It's bad for the young ladies and it's bad for the young men, because men mean look, the power of a real stand-up man is so vital in families. I'm talking about it covers so much, because you have to teach you discipline. Okay, it's sort of like this. Say for instance you got a son, right? And you and your wife go to his game, right? Now your son lose the game, and in the game your son was going greedy. You know what I'm saying? He was the point guard, he was going greedy. So the mother telling him like, it's okay, son. You'll get him the next game. You'll get him the next game. You did good though. But the father's entirely different. The father like, no, he didn't. He was greedy, selfish. He had people open he was not passing the ball to. You get what I'm saying? So the mother is right in her nurturing, because that's what she designed and created to do. But the father is correct in his discipline. You know what I'm saying? In his discipline, how he corrects and turns the child. You get what I'm saying? The mother nurture, but the father discipline and corrects. And it's that fear of the father that keeps him in line. You get what I'm saying? So when you remove that out of the home, the son is left to be on his own and grow up to be rebellious for the most part. The young lady is forced to be easy. You get what I'm saying? It's because she don't feel appreciated and don't have that balance. That balance have to be there in families. So when you remove that head out of that family, these things happen. You get what I'm saying? The Bible is clear. The Bible say, husband, take care of your wives. They are the weaker vessel. This is why God forbids women to be the head over men in homes and in churches, because women rule through emotions and by emotions. Men rule by logic and intellect. You get what I'm saying? Women move by emotions. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you remove that headship out of that home, these are the things that happen. And why you got so many men now, homosexuals, because they didn't never see that strong father figure in there directing that thing and laying down that stiff correction and leading by example. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
you're right about that. I mean, because you hear stories about kids getting in their mom's heels and shoes and walking around and they laughing about it and think it's cute. But if the father was in the house, he's not gonna allow that, and
Right.
he's not gonna allow you to laugh and joke about it either, because it ain't cute,
Right.
it ain't funny, it ain't none of that. And don't allow him to think that it's acceptable, because it's not.
Right. That's true. Cause that's exactly what I'm gonna tell you something happened that was crazy. I'm gonna just show you how cold God is. And how he designed fathers and why this stuff powerful. When I first got out of prison in 2008, right?
Right.
Now, I had a daughter. My daughter was born 2001, September of 2001. Okay? She was born September of 2001. And I got arrested October 2001, October 21st, 2001. So I seen my daughter that first month, right? And after that first month, I went to prison. So when I got out, I got out of jail, and and I hadn't seen her since when I was in jail. I was in jail for 7 years. I hadn't seen her. I got out in 2008, right? So I got out in 2008, so she was 7 years old, right?
Right.
Now, they throwing a welcome home party for me, right? So my baby mama come over and bring my daughter over. So the house is just full of people in the house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody happy I'm back out. And the music playing and everything. So my brother come up to me. He like, man, you see your daughter back there? I'm like, no. He like, man, this little girl back there dancing like a grown woman. I'm talking about she doing the splits, breaking down. I'm like, for real? He like, for real. Okay, so I said, I'm gonna go back here and see this. I go back there. Her back turned from me. You know how like other family, and keep in mind, I'm the only believer in the family at this time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everybody just carrying on like life was before I even got out. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to them. They cheering on like, oh, go ahead, get hey, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Edging her on to go even harder. Her back turned from me. So it's so many people in the house, I can't really get through like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like in the doorway though. You know what I'm saying? She can't see me. I ain't saying nothing though. I'm just watching. Then she just looked back. She happened to turn around and look back, and she saw me, right? Soon she saw.
She was in the room.
Man, look. Soon she saw me. Now look, I ain't frowning up or nothing. I ain't giving her no look like she wrong and out of pocket. Soon she turned around and saw me, she immediately started crying and ran in her mama's arm and started crying in front of everybody. Her mom was like, what? I'm looking like, I said, I didn't do nothing. I just trying to see what everybody was talking about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like naturally, it triggered off something that she knew, conscience-wise, this was wrong. She knew that's my father. It was like automatic. And keep in mind, I ain't seen her since she was 1 month. You get what I'm saying? And this was my first time seeing her. This was my first time. Let me tell you something that's crazy. I saw when her mama found out I was out, right? Her mama came over first. Her mama was like, her mama said she was happy to see me. She didn't have my daughter with her at that time. She like, I'm finna go get her. I'm finna go get her for you. I want you to see something. Her mama wanted to prove to me that she had been teaching her about me all while I was in prison, like, right? So she pulled up later before the party started, everybody. So she pulled up later with my daughter because I got out that morning and my daughter was in school. So when my daughter got out of school, she came over with my daughter, but she came by first when I got out that morning. So when my daughter was out of school, she came about my daughter. Now she said, "Don't tell her who you is. Just watch this." So I'm out there with a couple more of the family members. And my daughter come out with my baby mama. And my baby mama like talking like, what's your daddy name? So she gets said daddy name. And she's like, what's your daddy date of birth? You know, just asking the personal things about me. And she know it. And then she was like, when your daddy getting out? And then she was like, I don't know. And then she like, you know who that man is right there? And then my daughter's like, no. She was like, that's your father. Soon she said that, my daughter just ran to me and just hugged me like she, you know what I'm saying? Just hugged me real tight. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I hugged her, I kissed her, you know what I'm saying? And then her mom was like, we'll be back, you know what I'm saying? When the little get together started, I told her when it started. And that was it. She came back to later on with everybody, and that happened. But immediately, soon that happened, man, she just was convicted in her spirit. Like she knew that's my father, I'm out of pocket. She like automatically got in line. You get what I'm saying? That's crazy. Even with my sons now right now, man, when I be with my son, man, you got to see my sons now. My sons now, they grown. My daughters them grown. They don't cuss around me. They don't use the N-word around me. I don't watch rated R and cussing movies and all that stuff. Look, they know I'm a battle rap blogger. I don't even rap. I don't watch battles with them. And they grown. I don't watch battles with them. One thing that they know, we ain't cool like that. Don't ever think we gonna be cool like that. You get what I'm saying? We ain't never cool like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right. No, I know exactly what you mean, because you don't want them to cross that line thinking that we friends before I'm your father.
Right.
No, that line is far from each other.
Right.
I don't even want you to even get comfortable thinking that it's that type of relationship.
Right. So that's my whole point. That's my whole point of what I'm saying. Like, when I sit back, man, and I know exactly what's going on. The absentee of the fathers in their family lives, man. I know a lot of people's situation is different than others, because I know situations where men have tried to be in their children's life, wanted to be, but then some of the baby mamas just real bogus and don't want to get over whatever happened and have personal agendas. But I also know guys who just don't care and don't want to be in their children's life. It's a lot of stuff, man, different situations, but the same situation affect everybody. The first thing is just this. Let's just be realistic, bro. The real problem is not only it starts in a home, but when you don't have a knowledge of God and a relationship with the Lord, man, these things gonna happen. Because we fighting a spiritual warfare, fam. Demons and devils are real, whether people want to believe them or not. They real. And they got a job that they doing, and they good at what they do. They've been doing it for thousands of years. They masters in this stuff. In fact, when you read the Bible, God tell you they the ones that invented this stuff. The demons and fallen angels, they invented homosexuality and bestiality. They invented that stuff. A lot of people don't know. When you read the Bible, the reason why God flooded the world, the Bible say God flooded the world because all flesh had corrupted its ways. The natural way that God created the human being, it had became corrupted. Homosexuality, bestiality, drinking the blood, and all these things that were demonic, that was invented and done by rebellion and the fallen angels that was teaching men to do these things. God destroyed the earth, and the last remaining seed of that Adam and Eve bloodline that hadn't been tainted was Noah and his children. The rest of the flesh in the Bible was corrupted, man. It was corrupted through that plague. And that plague continued to be doing the same thing right now to this day. In fact, when you read the book of Daniel, the Antichrist, you heard of the Antichrist, right?
Right.
The Bible says in the book of Daniel, when the Antichrist come to power in the last days, he will be a man that has no desire for a woman. Now, let me ask you a question. What is a man that has no desire for a woman, fam?
Homosexual.
Exactly. Because by nature, you created for her. So how is it you have no desire for her whatsoever when you were created to be with a woman? The Bible says it is not good that man should be alone. I will make for him a helper. And God made Eve to be with Adam, and the two became one. You get what I'm saying? So how is you a man who has no desire for a woman? And that's why you're seeing this outbreak of transgender homosexuality taking place all around the world that's going on, because this is the system that the Antichrist is going to be a part of when he rises to power. When he rises into power, he's not coming to power to set up a system. The system is already designed and set up to receive him. You get what I'm saying? He coming to be a part of something that's already set up to receive him, because he only given 7 years to rule the world. After he ruled the world for 7 years, then Christ come back and take over the world and destroy him after his 7 years. So he ain't finna be wasting no time trying to set up legislation and law to accept this thing. This thing is have to be already implemented and put in play when he come to reign, because he only given 7 years. You get what I'm saying? So he coming to a system that's set up and already designed for him. And that's why we're seeing this outbreak right now.
But ain't it crazy how the times change, but the history keep repeating itself?
Right. The only thing about it, it just got more, it's the same thing, but just got more intelligent with what it did. You get what I'm saying? You just got more intelligent with what it did. But it's the same, and the reason why it's the same thing, because we still dealing with the same spirits. The same spirits that was fighting and warring against Moses and David and Ezekiel and Jeremiah and them. Those same spirits is working with us right now today. Men die off. They ain't left nowhere. It's just a whole new generation of people now. But the same, that's why they more advanced. They more powerful now, because they are advancing with time, because they've been there through all the times. They are masters in getting people to stay stuck in sin and in their ways. And that's why it takes the power of God through believing in Christ, his Holy Spirit, to give you the power to overcome them, because that's the only thing that ever defeated them. Other than that, no man ain't never defeated them. They kill us every day. And it's because of our rebellion. So I definitely understand that, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy, man.
So was you surprised at it, bro? Was you surprised at what you saw? And matter of fact, just give me your overall take on it, brother. I want your overall take on that situation. Give me your overall take on the Cassidy situation.
Man, I wasn't surprised by it, because it is bad as it sounds. It's kind of becoming the norm now. So, okay. I mean, these things happening, I'm pretty sure in the next month or two, it'll be somebody else. Because just a couple weeks ago, it was Young Buck, and now it's Cassidy. So, no, I'm not surprised at it at all, man. I definitely think it's a whole lot more that's doing it, and the numbers is increasingly growing. It's just that now, the way social media is and everything is becoming a lot more popular to release information. It's a lot easier for smaller people to become bigger people now with the way social media and things work. The way social media and things are now. Because I remember this was maybe the early 2000s or something like that, when Young Jock was real big and popular still, and he was having his issue with Diddy, and he wasn't getting his royalty checks. And he had found out that a lot of money was owed to him that they was withholding. So he made a public threat as to say, I'm going to put a lot of people out that's in this industry that's doing these homosexual activity, and all these people's favorite rappers and all these people that's getting it in on the down low. I'm going to put all this information out about these people if I don't get my money. And man, within 24 hours, that man had his money. So when that happened, I knew it was real. For real.
Right. You know what's crazy? This the era we live in now. And these transsexuals, it's made for them now. Yeah, they're in the era of blackmailing these people. Let me ask you a question, bro. Keep it real. Can a transsexual blackmail you?
Nah.
Now, why? Wait. Let's just educate people on this. Why not?
They ain't gonna have nothing to blackmail me with.
Why not?
I'm not gonna do anything for them to have anything on me.
Bingo. You see that? Bingo. You just answered the question. You can't blackmail me because I'm not going to do nothing with you to have nothing on me at all. You're not going to bring up a text of me entertaining you sexually. You're not going to be able to get nothing out of me from me doing something to you physical. So you can't blackmail me. You can't trick me. You can't expose me because guess what? I'm not going to even let you even get close to even do that like that. No real solid man will. So when you seeing Buck and them being exposed, Cassidy and them being exposed on this, are they really exposed or are they really just being brought to the light of what they really know what they doing, fam? Come on, let's just be honest.
They just being brought to the light.
Right. Come on now. You can't. No tranny can set up no real dude who don't go that route. That's why it ain't gonna work. They wouldn't even risk that. They not gonna even play that. They can't even say, you know what? Let's act like we had sex with such and such, knowing that it didn't happen. No.
But what's crazy is how people be trying to pretend like they got tricked. I'm not the oldest, but I've been living a long time, and I haven't seen one man dressed up like a woman to where I actually thought it was a woman.
Man, first of all, I don't see how you can get tricked by a tranny because men and women are not created equal. This one thing brothers and them got to understand that they don't understand when you're dealing with the anatomy of the human body. Men and women body is not created the same. It's so many things that separate us from each other.
Hands.
You say what?
They be having them big old muscular hands.
Right.
Long facial features.
Right. Your jawbone structure, your neck, your hands, your feet, your hair that's growing out of all that stuff go into play, man. You get what I'm saying? Look, and not only that, let's just be honest again. These transsexuals still have their man parts. Look,
yeah.
Rarely, this is very rare. Rarely do they cut it off. Because look, even though they doing the things that they doing, rarely do they cut it off. Because they still need it for pleasure. They still use it, and need it for pleasure too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these dudes who getting caught up with these trannies know that they got their real man parts. The tranny young buck got caught up with still got his man part. The one Cassidy got caught up with, him and his friends still had their man parts. You get what I'm saying? The one Bobby Valentino got caught up with still had his man part. So how you having full grown real sex with these dudes like y'all are in a real relationship but don't know that it's a dude? Come on, man, get up out of here.
Man, it was one time this lady I was working with, she was dating his brother, and I guess he had hit a rough spot, and he was struggling with a job and everything like that. But she was down. She was handling hers, so she was supporting him, and they had just had a baby, so she was like, "Look, just stay home with the baby, take care of the baby, and make sure everything around the house is straight. And I'm gonna bring home the money until you can get on your feet, and we can just work everything out like that." Well, she was a little skeptical about him being at home all the time because sometimes how men are, we could be on Facebook liking this and doing that and everything. So she had some type of spyware program installed on her computer, so where she can monitor what he's doing on the computer while she's working. She don't want to be feeling like she getting played, and she's taking care of everything. So she's found out he on Craigslist and looking at these escorts and different things like that. So when she started going into the different links of these pages, she ended up finding out that this man been hooking up with tranny escorts. She fronted the man on it. And the man said he had a fantasy about it, and he just just wanted to see what it was all about. I said, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I couldn't understand. And I had played ball with the man, hung out with him a few times, some other brothers, and the man didn't strike me like that at all, not one bit. I said, man, what's going on mentally with these brothers to get into something like that?
Yeah, it's crazy. I just look at it like this, man. I saw Cassidy's wife, man, beautiful woman. But the tranny was saying this dude actually be doing threesomes with his wife. He allegedly doing threesomes with his wife. That's crazy. How you set your wife out on stuff? And you know what's crazy? I seen a blog one time with him. And he actually said that, I forgot what blog it was. I don't know if you saw it or not. He said something like that. He was being interviewed or something. I think it might have been a little bit after the daylight battle or something. Or not daylight, him in the disaster battle. And I think he actually said it in a rap too, where he was like, me and my chick be, we be doing threesomes on, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But you know, now that we're talking about it a little bit more and I'm thinking about it, I haven't heard anything from the wife yet. So I don't think the wife's surprised by that neither, because she's probably been doing some things to him behind closed doors and know the type of things that he like, to where she knew that this day would come to where he would eventually go ahead and cross the line. Because she probably was doing some stuff to him that he should have been doing to her.
Why wouldn't he though? Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she? If you allow that to happen, look, if you say yes to one, why not two? Why not three? Why not four? If it's a marriage and it's supposed to be sacred, then this covenant is between me and you. The moment we agree to allow others to come in to pleasure us, then that's permission for somebody else to continue to come in. Like, why stop there? You get what I'm saying? Why stop there? And it is just like you said, man. You get what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she? You get what I'm saying? I just think that's real. I'm going to tell you this. I'm just appalled at the brother, man, as far as like this situation. He know it's true. That's why he ain't said nothing yet. He trying to hope this thing die down and just handle itself, because he can't say nothing. He know the tranny got a lot more stuff to say about him too, because remember, it's two of them.
He better not say nothing.
Right, look. His advice, look, let me tell you something. His advisors and them telling him not to say nothing, because the tranny for the most part ain't really popular. Don't really got a big fan base or nothing like that. The moment Cassidy opened his mouth, it gives it weight. You get what I'm saying? So when he come out to try to justify it or speak up about it, what happens is now it make people, like it's people in the comments right now like, oh, that's true? That really happened for real? And that, you get what I'm saying? Because they don't really know. Some people who do know, like you said, you watch some of it. Some of these people in the comments have no idea if this true or not. They think I'm just talking. Now they find out that, oh, that did actually happen. So imagine if he opened his mouth and say something about it. So he being told by his advisors not to say nothing, because this tranny dude is a small dude. Nobody really cares. Somebody else will be the news 2-3 days from now. You get what I'm saying? And this will all handle and take care of itself, and people will forget about it. That's how come I know he's not going to do this URL battle. Because, you know, battle rappers, they all into this. Like, oh, he dead. I'm finna kill him. And he definitely don't want that.
He better not do that URL battle if he know what's best.
You said what?
I said he better not do that URL battle if he know what's best.
Well, he definitely not going to do it, because it's career suicide. It ain't no way you can get around this. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can get around this. Now, my whole thing is, like I said, I'm appalled at the brother, because the brother, to me, man, like I said, he just was saying a lot of stuff, man. You know, the thing about it, if you that way, man, just be that way then, if that's what you're gonna do. Don't sit there and perpetrate in front and you doing that stuff on the low, but then you acting like you not doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And thinking people just lying on you, man. And then you know what's even more crazy about how these dudes work? You remember the thing with Young Buck when he got caught up with the gay dude, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then guess what he want to do? He want to have a fight and shootout and get his guys and them involved in it too. Not with the tranny that exposed him, but with other brothers because they laughing about it and talking about it and stuff. But he trying to sweet talk the tranny dude. Like, no, babe, come on now. Look. I ain't setting you up. I ain't setting you up. I ain't recording you. If I'm lying, look, you can put it back up. If I don't mean what I'm saying and I'm playing, you can put it back up. What?
That's crazy.
Come on, dude, get out of here. Get out of here, man.
I don't like Lux that much. But, man, I would love to see Lux versus Cassidy. Man, Lux would break Cass down so bad. Oh, man, that'd be fire. That'd be fire.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna take that. He not gonna.
I wonder who would break down Cassidy the best. Out of all the top battle rappers, who will break him down the best?
Probably Verb and Lux.
I'm gonna have to go with Lux. I think, or maybe even B-Dot.
Yeah, Verb, Lux, and B-Dot. But you know, the guy who got the best personals is Verb and Lux. Them the best two with the best personals. Verb and Lux had the best personal. Let's just be realistic. They that's crazy.
What about JC? You think he can get in there and break him down?
I don't want to see him do it. He stopped too damn much. That's so, man. Did you see? Now you see exactly what I mean. Did you see the JC and DNA battle? Oh man, that was so. Trying to get through.
Been bugging you about that. JC took the second and the third. I went and watched it again. I don't think that man forgot his material. I think by the time he got to where he wanted to freestyle, he had already won the third. No. So he said, let me just try something. I already took the second and I already took the third as of this point. Let me try something new. And if it go over, it go over. And if it don't, I'm going to just get back to my material because I already won the third anyway.
No, he had too much gas.
I don't think he forgot his material because he never, man, a lot of people stumbled and fumbled and choked. And he didn't stumble and fumble. The crowd was going crazy. And he kept going with what he was saying. And then after he got done trying to do his little freestyle, he got right back to the written. He didn't get a sip in the water. He wasn't pacing around trying to think. He wasn't stalling or nothing. He didn't do any of that.
Okay, Crucial 13 say, Cassidy always talking about homosexuals and stuff. I don't think he knew it was a tranny. Check the messages. Yes, he knew it was a tranny because at the end of the day, the tranny still got his man part. What part of this ain't you getting? If the tranny still got his man part,
he had a video twerking with his stuff out.
Right, he twerking it. Look, but let me tell you something. Cassidy, the text say Cassidy told the tranny, send me a picture of your private part, your vagina. Rather than send him a picture of the vagina, the tranny sent him a picture of the booty hole. Come on, really? Come on, really? That's a man. Come on, look. 9 times out of, let's just keep it real. Realistically speaking, man, I can't speak for everybody else, but women ain't too quick to want to offer guys some anal. You get what I'm saying?
And they're not too quick to hurt and want to suck your thing either.
Right. So look, especially when they just knowing you. So it meeting you. I mean, some of them just straight out do that. But just for the most part, let's just be realistically speaking. They ain't too quick to just volunteer the booty hole. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, hit me in the rectum. No. If I ask for a picture of your vagina and you send me a picture of your booty hole instead,
That's clear cut.
Yeah.
Flag number one.
Yeah, come on now. And then you really having sex. He said he had sex with him and his friend. But the friend was obsessive and kept stalking him. You get what I'm saying? And that's what made him mad. Like, he started telling dude, stop calling my phone all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Look.
That's crazy.
If that's the case, let me tell you something. This is another reason why I believe the tranny. Not only is he showing the text messages, and first of all, again, you just can't come out doing all that stuff like that if you didn't have some type of dealings with this person. This person got your real phone number, pictures of your wife, and look, and not just pictures that you could just look up on the internet and find, private pictures of her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not, let me type up Cassidy wife. Oh, this the same picture on the internet. No. Private pictures. How did it get the private pictures of your wife that nobody else has? Come on now, fam. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
No, look, literally saying where we was, what hotel we was at, what time we was there, where he was. How you know your every move like that? Come on, fam. You see what I'm saying?
But you know the worst part about all that? That he really thought he was pimping.
Right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? Come on now. And look, and like I said, for people who saying he didn't know anybody could get tricked, remember, the transsexual saying, while he giving this man oral, he is stroking their private parts. So while they giving him oral, he massaging they nuts and penis at the same time.
Man, I'm a firm believer that if you got tricked, it's because you wanted to be tricked.
Right. Come on, man.
Yeah, I guess for some people it's easier on the mind if they act like they didn't know.
Come on, man. Real talk. So, yeah, Crucial 13, you my man, bro, but, yeah, he was playing with their man parts. Now, they did say this. He didn't suck it, though, and he didn't suck it. He was definitely stroking it and massaging and jacking them off. He in a real live threesome like he in a relationship, like.
But do it make it any better that he didn't? It's still just as bad.
Right, it is. But I'm just saying, like, if they wanted him to look, I'm saying if they was lying, they would have just said, yeah, he sucked ours too or whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Right. They try to save some face for him.
Right, they like, yeah, I mean, he didn't let us go up in him, or he didn't suck us off, but he just let us suck him off. He hit me and my guy from behind, my friend. He called him his sister. I never called him that. Look, if you a man, I never give you the pleasure of calling you a woman. That ain't gonna happen. Even when I be seeing stud dudes who be acting like the men, but be the female, talking about his name Bruce. Look, my name Dave. Diane, if you don't get up out that, Diane, pull your pants up. Diane.
Hey, don't they always try to work in some type of warehouse or be some type of security guard or something like that?
Right, want to do, yeah, like, you about to get knocked the hell out. Your jaw soft as hell. You can act like a man. They really be trying to think they could really fight a dude too, don't they, man? Like, woo, where they at?
Oh, man. You know what'd be so funny though? They play them roles. Man, I done seen quite a few dykes and studs. All of a sudden they end up pregnant. I thought you was messing with women. How you end up pregnant?
Right, and got them kids. And not only that, you have all them kids only to then say, no, I don't mess with dudes. God, get up out of here. Get up out of here, man. Yeah, it's crazy though, man. But on another note, let's talk about this other thing, bro. So, John the Don don't want nobody talking about his domestic violence case and him being on the run. Do you think it shouldn't be talked about?
I'm gonna say it like this.
Wait. Before you say something, brother, are you familiar with what's going on? Have you saw the texts and pictures and things?
I didn't see the text, pictures and things, but I'm familiar with everything that you reported so far.
Okay, well, let me just tell you. I trust
your media.
Well, let me just tell you. The girl put up a picture of her face with her mouth and stuff busted open. She went to social media saying she is in fear of her life. So in case something was to happen to her, she just want people to know what's going on and what happened. How she was choked. How she was like choked. He started punching on her in the face and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she tried to fight him back. You know what I'm saying? She slapped him because he was choking her and she couldn't get him off her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And things like that. Now, this brother said this. He wanted to hashtag all the bloggers in this situation and said, bloggers don't blog on this. At least wait till the case is over. She just doing this for attention. What do you think about that?
Man, I think bang the gavel on his silly ass.
Go ahead.
Man, I mean, like you said the other day, they're not about to bring up what this blogger said in the court case and what this person said, and none of these people was even there.
Right.
So they gonna strictly go off of maybe his statement, but definitely hers, because she was the only one there at the time when the police arrived, and all the other evidence that they have, the markings and bruises and anything else that she had to show them, because I'm pretty sure they took a lot of pictures of her body, arms, shoulders, neck, face, etc., etc. So it don't matter what none of the bloggers report, none of the bloggers say. It's not going to have any effect on his case. And he's not some big type of star where he on MSNBC or CNN.
Right, like the jury watching us or something. Like really, come on, get up out of here.
So, no, it definitely needs to be blogged and reported on. Because, I mean, how are we just going to say, oh, yeah, the battle canceled with no reason or explanation as to what? Just, John backed out. Man, this is a grudge. This match been brewing. He been asking for this for forever. So all of a sudden, he just back out with no excuse.
I definitely wanted to see that battle. I was looking forward to seeing this battle just because I want to hear the story of what really happened. Even though Arsenal opened it up and said some of it on it, I definitely wanted to hear it though. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to hear it from out their mouth and see the expressions on each battle rapper face as they both gave their sides of the story on the situation. But when he's saying bloggers don't blog about this, she just want attention, but she's showing her face bust open from you, and that don't make you look right, fam. What if she telling the truth? Because from what we know, you fleed and you left, which is a sign of guilt. Let's just keep it real. You fleed and you left, and that's something you never do. Look, even if you wrong and you get into it with your girl, you never flee and leave to the point where she's left with the police to only give her side when you have no idea what's said about you.
That, even if, let's just say, for whatever reason, he left, he didn't want to be there when they, whatever. He could have took his attorney and went down to the station to give his statement and make sure the whole process was done properly. He's supposed to be a boss, a league owner. He should have came down there if he didn't want to be there when the police arrived because he was afraid that he might get unfair treatment or whatever it may be. He could have taken his attorney and went down to the station and gave his statement as to what went down and what happened.
Yeah. But my whole point is, when he say he don't want us talking about it, what makes you any different than anybody else? When like I said, when Piper Boy stuff came out there with him and his wife, Angry Fan, him and Wayne, when people tried to do the situation to me, man, this is social media, man. And the crazy thing about it is, he the one put it out there that made everybody really got attention to it. And released the text messages of her and him back and forth, but then say don't talk about it, and you releasing messages. You get what I'm saying? And you leaving tweets and text messages from you and her, putting it up on social media, but we can't say nothing about it. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: if John don't know by now, the internet don't discriminate, so anybody can get it.
Right. But when you looking at the situation, though, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of situation, fam. Like okay. Let me ask you a question. Just realistically speaking, I just want to know where you at when it comes to this. Now, you say you're 31 years old, right?
Right.
Do you think it may ever come down to a situation where you might have to put your hand on a woman? Do you think that's possible?
Oh, I think it's possible. Cause I almost had to do that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think that's possible. I just got a lot wiser after those different experiences as to how I'm gonna handle things so that I don't have to do that.
Right. I believe it depends on how old the person is too. Like, I don't think you really can be in a long relationship without that situation coming up in some type of way or another, where you have to grab an arm, you know what I'm saying, shake a person up, grab an arm, grab a hair, eventually, you know what I'm saying, a slap or something. When you've been with somebody for a long time, the way life throw things at you and how people go through things, I'm pretty sure if those things come up in one way or another to some degree. You get what I'm saying? If not even you doing it to her, she doing it to you to some type of way. Probably not, like I said, like, I'm gonna give you an example. My last relationship I was in with my baby mama, I've been with her for 6 years. I never hit her at all. Never punched her or nothing. But I definitely did shake her up before. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I shook her up before. You know what I'm saying? I shook her up before and threw her on the bed. You get what I'm saying? She swung on me. I caught her hand and twisted. Like, you know how you catch it and then twist it, turn her around and threw it out on the bed?
Right.
I did that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not one of them people that say stuff like, I never in my life touch a woman. No, because I understand how this stuff go. You know what I'm saying? I've been in situations where, like I said, women will swing on you first. You know what I'm saying? Spit on you.
But let me say this real quick, True.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be honest. So, some of these brothers ain't really putting it down like that. So these females don't care enough about them to want to put their hands on them. You know what I'm saying? They just walk away. The female don't care enough. They don't have that much feelings involved in the situation.
Right.
They ain't putting it down anyway.
Right.
So when you knock fire out of them, they definitely gonna be doing something to you to make you want to put your hands on them.
Right. That's true too. Yeah, that matters too. Cause look, I'm gonna give you an example, and that's like that same way with us. Like, I deal with a lot of girls before, and some girls I just didn't care. Like, hey, you know, I don't care. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You about something, you get in your feelings like, what? She did what? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them like, man, I don't give a damn who she with. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely. Matter of fact, I gotta ask the fellas a question. Let me ask these fellas a question. They want to get a vote. I want a quick vote right quick. I just want to see where people at. How many people believe they will never put their hands on a woman? Do you believe it's not possible for you? And did I say that question right, fam?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Right. How many of you guys on here? Because it's the battle rap community. 98% guys. Do y'all believe it's possible that you may have put your hand on a woman? Or is you one of those people who say, I never put my hand on a woman? Is it possible or is it not when it comes to you? Let me see. Caesar Alright said no. Fred said it's possible. Norman said it's possible. Dre Too Much said, yeah, it's possible. Mark Wade say, you gotta hit him emotionally. Crucial 13 say, yeah, it's possible. Tony Simpson said it's possible. Only if multiple females trying to jump my girl. So it's definitely possible for him too. D. Will say it's possible for him too. Mariah, that's a female. She even say, yeah, she know, like, yeah, he slapped me a few times, but women will be like this. I know he gonna beat me up, but I got that one in. You know what I'm saying? He felt that one. That's how women be. Yeah, Hector say it's possible. It don't got to be a fight though. Hector said it's possible, but it ain't got to be a fight though. It better not. You a man. It shouldn't be a fight.
No, it shouldn't. It should be a race from that.
A man and a woman should not be having a fight.
But I don't know. Some of these skinny brothers like some big old girls. So that be a little
don't that be funny when you see them big old girls and they man real little, like they look like spaghetti and meatball night. Like you already be knowing it. Like them big girls be loving them little dudes.
Yeah.
Them big girls put them little dudes whole body inside them.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, that is true. They do that all the time. That's funny you said that. Let me see some of this up. Positive energy say, I hit a woman if she pushed me too far. Ryan Armstrong say, every day I beat on women. It ain't easy. XX Evidence say, y'all must ain't been to Milwaukee yet. Sun Dude said it's very possible depending on the situation. See, you know the world messed up anytime Sun Dude putting hands on them. Enhance they dreams, huh? Sun Dude say I whoop on them every now and then.
Damn.
It's crazy. Hell yeah, equal rights. Dead Fresh say equal rights, equal opportunity. If you don't know a beat that get down, you're not from the hood, right? Dominique said, I hit a woman too. Polo said, yeah, it's possible. Caesar Wright said he lay it down too good. If they act wild, he walk away. Brother, you want the investigation. That's what's gonna make you get hit. That's what's gonna make you get hit. If you lay it down that good, that you can just walk away. I got some news for you. You ain't laid it down. Trust me.
Man, it was one time I tried to use that tactic, and I tried to be all, I'm just gonna walk away from the situation. I'm ignoring her. We driving, right? We going back to the house. She trying to talk to me. I'm ignoring her. I'm doing about 70 on the freeway. Man, she yanked the steering wheel while I was driving. Man, I was so shook. Like, oh, come on, you almost killed us both.
Right, yeah. Geoengineering said it's possible. It depends on the extremes. Truth 007 said I met a female that wanted to. He said I met a female that wanted to square off, so it's definitely possible. Man, they like that stuff sometimes. Sadly, Cali females extra. They fighting. William say it's not possible for him to do it. He don't really go with nobody.
Man, I'm gonna put it like this: if these brothers get punched on and beat down by these chicks, and they're not protecting themselves or defending themselves, they might as well go ahead and let her bend them over.
Aaron M say if you hitting it right, she gonna swing on you on some point. That's true. Let me ask you fellas a question. This how you set them up, fam. Let me ask you fellas a question. Have you ever was hitting the girl and she actually hit you while you was knocking fire out of her, like ooh, and hit you? Have you ever got hit while you was knocking fire out of them? Cause you was just that deep. Have that ever happened to you? I just want to know.
Yeah, when you hit that right spot, they get to looking at you like, man, what did you just do?
You ever got hit like that, like on the shoulder and stuff, or you ever got hit like that when you just went that deep?
But I'd rather have that than when you get that nails in your back treatment.
Yeah.
I still got a couple scars from that.
Caesar Wright say, yeah, but that's not fighting though. I know it's not. I just want to know if it ever happened to you. Some brothers say, I don't even know what that is, right? You ain't blessed, brother. They got all type of gadgets and pills now for you to experience that. Some of us just naturally does that. Real talk.
Oh man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that definitely happened. Yeah, though, but that's crazy, man. So the John and Hollow battle definitely not going down. That brother can't leave out the country. He got a warrant for his arrest. Even if he turned himself in, get out, bond himself out, he still can't do that battle because you can't leave the country or even the state for that much when you fighting the case. That's called bail jumping. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all what the results of that gonna be anyway. John was gonna give Hollow that treatment he gave his baby mama or whoever that chick was.
I wanted to see it.
Man, John been fired lately. Hollow was gonna get it.
You thought who you had winning that battle?
I had John.
I believe so too.
Been fired. John whacked Rum Nitty. He whacked Big K. And anybody else has been stepping up.
No, I had Chilla beating him, fam. That was a nice battle. Chilla Jones and him was fire. Did you see it?
I mean, I gotta go back and watch it again.
That was fire.
That one was a good back and forth. But regardless, he still put on a good showing.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, y'all, let's get some cases going on, man. We putting cases on people, man. You got a case you want to put on somebody before I get to these other calls, fam?
Yeah, man. I want to reopen my case on you with the DNA and JC battle.
Come on with it.
I went ahead and filed for an appeal on that case, so I want to open it back up.
What's the appeal?
Man, the appeal is that DNA is no longer the champion, and the the case is on you for thinking DNA is still the champion when he lost to JC already.
Okay, let's go to the people and see. I just want to know was you biased to it or not, man.
No. When even though I don't like DNA like that, I'm always fair when it comes to judging the battle. When something is fired, regardless of if this person got believability or not, I'm actually listening to the bar, how creative it is, and et cetera, et cetera. So I don't really care too much. It does add a little bit more.
So let me ask you a question. Did DNA beat O-Red?
Yeah.
Did DNA beat Daddy Myers?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's something I gotta look at again.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it over to the people, then ask them. Okay. Let me get to some more calls. I appreciate you on the line, fam. You hear me?
Yeah. Y'all be easy, man. Everybody take care of you. Stay blessed.
And what's your name again?
It's Youngin.
Okay, Youngin, I got you, man. Appreciate you.
Alright.
What's good? You with your boy Battle Truth. What's going on?
It's Dash.
This who?
Dash.
Dash, the battle rapper?
It's Dash. Yeah, it's Dash.
What's going on, fam? Hold on. I gotta lock your number in. This is a new phone. But what's going on with you, little bro? How you feeling?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm just sitting back relaxing, man. I see you ain't hit me up, man.
When? You got up with me? Dad.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
You been trying to get up with me?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. You know what?
No, it's all the way good. It's all the way good.
No, I got to put my contacts out my old phone and put it in the new phone that I be having.
Right.
I ain't did that.
Alright, is we live or what?
Yeah, I'm live right now. I'm live right now.
Alright, cool. Man, I got a case for these niggas, man. I got a case, man. This case is for the battle rappers. This case is for the new generation battle rappers that think it's okay to go into battles and bars that like these niggas think they got credit like that. These niggas think they getting like, you know how you go to you know how you gonna get a car, you gotta get approved.
Yeah.
These niggas is checking in with bars. These niggas is checking in to make sure that the bar is okay. Make sure that they can say the bar. Make sure if it's alright if they say the bar. Man, knock it off.
Give me an example of what you mean.
Example of what I mean. Well, here's the thing, I will have to single somebody out. Now the thing about it is, I battle rap, so I got a lot of these niggas on Facebook. So when I see these niggas posting this bullshit on the fucking...
Try not to cut, Dad.
These niggas... Alright, so I got an example. The most latest one is Don Marino.
The one who just went against Chess?
No, say it again? Yeah. He went against Chess.
Okay.
Or he paid Chess to battle him.
Okay.
Like, what type of shit is that? Like, what part of the game is that? Like, I'm not gonna pay you to battle me.
So hold on, wait. So that's something different. You said at first the new generation saying bar.
These new generation niggas is way like these niggas is. You remember how it used to be? I hope you do.
As far as
I've been
what?
watching battle rap since like 2006. I've been into battle rap since like 2006, and I was rapping and making songs a long time before that. But this shit wasn't like the way it is now. Like here, we 2018, we about to be like 2019 right now. Like this shit been changed so much. Like you remember, like I mean, if you've been in this older than me, then you know what's going on. Like you see the shit.
Dad.
These niggas was not friends. These niggas wasn't friends. These niggas ain't like whatever. I mean, business is business, but at the same time, nigga, we not dapping each other after every fucking bar. JC.
Dad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Try not to cuss though, brother, while you explaining
Oh,
yourself.
no, I'm gonna clean it up.
Okay, now I'm steady trying to see where you going with this. Now you say.
Hold on. You remember the Arsenal? You remember the Arsenal blog on like 15 minutes of fame? I don't know if it was Hip Hop Is Real or whatever. I'm not there.
The one where he was talking about how people too friendly with each other.
When he had the interview and he was talking about this is getting way too friendly.
Right. That's the 15 minutes of fame.
So now we got dudes battling each other, right? That's actually like friends on Facebook and everything's only cool, and now they tagging each other back and forth and trying to approve what is okay to say, or if this bar is like gonna be alright in the venue. Like, nah, man, that's not where it's come from. That's not what battle rap come from. This is not how battle rap is. This is not how battle rap works. We don't do that. That's not how it is. You go in there, you battle. You don't ask your opponent, do you think this is gonna land in the crowd? Like, no, that's not. Nah, man, we ain't doing that. There.
So you said that's what they be saying to other battle rappers?
That's what. Yeah. This opponent per se is asking if this bar might land in the crowd versus them. And then the other dude actually might post back and say, "Nah, I don't think that's gonna land," or "Yeah," or like seeking approval. Like, that's not how battle rap. I'm putting the case on these new generation battle rappers. This is not how it is. This is not how it goes.
So you be talking about how opponents be like these new generation battle rappers going up against their opponents and running their bars by each other.
Running their bars by each other. Now, we gonna make sure that we ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna make sure we ain't gonna have a problem right there on the spot on stage. But we not gonna be running specific bars by each other for approval and sitting back staring at each other on stage and seeing if it lands or not. That's not how it works.
So are you speaking about something that you know personally that took place and happened?
I mean, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna say Don Marino and Jay the Nightwing. I got these dudes on Facebook. This is just one out of many, right? Like, I hate to single them out, but at the same time, this is. And I hit you up like the other week too, because this is what I've been trying to say. I've been trying to say this. This is what's going on. Like, when I hop on Facebook, now I battle rap, so I got battle rappers all on my Facebook.
Right.
And this is how it goes down, and I'm like, no, this ain't where this came from. I'm putting cases on these. I'm banging the gavel on these clowns, as you say.
And you know more than one battle rapper personally that does this. I know it was supposed to have been something said about that with Surf and Rum Nitty. I don't really know how true it was, but they.
All right, so like Goods and Tay-Rock.
Okay.
True. We putting cases on. Nah, man. Nah, we gonna go in there. If I want to say this, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna run up by you.
What happened in the Goods and Tay-Rock battle?
Goods pretty much checked him. I guess they had a pre-discussion to where he knew what not to say and what not to, or he knew what to say and what not to say, and that's why Tay-Rock said, what he said? He said, I'm done with that. Or whatever. Like, when Goods let him know, you ain't about to say too much about my daughter, Tay-Rock knew that it was time to get up out of there. He knew to leave that alone because of a pre-discussion that they had. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't, nah, man, this ain't how it's supposed to go. You go in there, you say what you want. I know for a fact. So back in the golden era, hang on, True. I know for a fact, back in the golden era, Arsenal ain't asked nobody to say anything that he was saying. He ain't asked for permission to say that. If whatever it was. If you don't like that, do something about it. Whatever. You know?
Yeah.
This nigga disrespecting dead people, kids, he the king of disrespect.
Right.
That's why I like him. Now the thing about it is, I'm literally, now that I'm battle rapping now, because I've been watching battle rap for like way longer before I even started battle rapping. I always been in the studio. I always kind of made beats and did whatever, right? But now I'm battle rapping now, and I got these dudes on my timeline, like trying to make sure that whatever is okay to say. And I'm like, what? Nah, man, nah. I'd be damned if I actually message a dude and ask him, is it alright if I say this? Or do you think this is gonna land in the crowd? No.
Right.
Nah, man. That's not how this works.
Okay, I see what you're saying, because I know a few people.
Poetry slam. Listen, you better go to a poetry slam if that's what you want.
I see what you're saying, because I know a couple people got little stipulations in their clauses when they hit that stage. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. I respect that. No, I do respect that. And if I go to a battle and somebody talk about my son, fair game. That's fair game. But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be asking you, and I hope that you're not going to be asking me, what can you say or what can you not say? You know what I mean? Right.
Or do I think, if I say, Bill Cosby effect, I keep a pill. Bald heads staring in a nigga living room for a little bill. I'm not gonna ask you if that's gonna land inside the room or not. I'm not gonna ask you. You know what I mean? Like, don't ask me. This is a battle. Surprise me. Whatever. If there's a problem, we handle that on the spot. Like, you don't.
Okay.
I don't know. It changed so much, man. It's like it's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be.
Okay.
I mean, it's becoming way too much like involved into entertainment than what it initially was. Because the thing about it, it started from the corner. You know what I mean?
Right.
One dude think he better rapping at the other, one dude think he better rapping than the other guy.
Right.
And then we're gonna get down to the bottom of this.
Right.
This is how it started. Now, now it's really big stages, a lot of money involved, and you know what I mean. Like, now even dudes that don't even get paid like that, they trying to earn themselves a bigger look. Like, it's not what it was. This is not what I was watching before. That's real.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna turn this case over to the people now, Daz. I gotta get to some more calls. You hear me?
Yeah, right. So the case is this.
I wrote it down already.
What you got? I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I got the new generation of battle rappers to put on trial because it's not what it used to be. Brothers too friendly, and anytime you have to get a person approval of what you wrote your bar to say that's whack. It's battle rap. You should have the liberty to say whatever you want to say, regard to what your opponent don't want you to hear, or don't be in battle rap.
Absolutely. Bang the gavel on that one.
Definitely. You got it, brother.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
My man, Daz, y'all. I'm gonna call these other brothers who call. This call say from Honolulu. Ain't that Hawaii? What's going on, fam?
Yo.
You on?
Yeah.
You on night court, fam. Let me hear your case. You hear me? Oh, let me call somebody else.
Hello.
What's going on, fam? You on with Battle Truth Night Court? Let me hear your case.
Oh, shit. Let me pause it because I'm a little behind. Hold on, True. Okay.
Yeah.
My fault. Hey. We live or what's happening?
We live.
Oh, okay. Hey, Trip, I just wanted to, this the boy Troy Williams.
Okay, Troy, what it do, my man?
What's happening, bro?
Now, I know you got something for me.
What'd you say, bro?
I know you got something for me.
Yeah. Well, no, I wanted to bring up an old case though. I'm a cold case.
Come on with it.
So I had brought a case up against Smack about taking too long, and he did it again.
Taking too long in what? His events?
Taking too long to put the pay-per-view together, like taking too long.
Oh, and I didn't get to do that chat?
Nah, you ain't did that yet.
Okay, well that's already going. That's already going through.
On that blog.
Say that one more time.
I had brought a case up on Smack for taking too long with his pay-per-views.
Right.
And I mean, I never seen it. Maybe you did it, but I'm pretty loyal, so I ain't see it. So I don't think you did it.
I don't think I did it neither. My bad. I'm writing it down now on this new piece of paper. I definitely. So that case already been passed through though, fam.
Right.
But you want to add to it?
Again on this though.
You want to add to it?
Man, he did it again on us, man.
Okay, come on with it.
I know you was watching it because you was giving the play-for-play, but
right.
Man, that thing was all day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
By the time Dolo and them got there, bro, I had to go to bed.
That was the last battle anyway with Dolo and them guy here.
Yeah, was that the one before that?
Yeah. That was the last.
Oh, okay.
That was the last battle anyway.
Man, I done bought so many and got robbed so many. Matter of fact, let me bring a case up on. Oh, that's the other case that I brought up. That was only a $35 pay-per-view. Remember that?
Yeah.
What you think it was? What it turned out to be?
What, the pay-per-view?
Yeah, was it
$40?
$50?
It was $45.
For you, was it $45 worth?
This strike 2.5, I liked it. It was the best card of the year. It was the best card of the year for them. So if I go back to all the money I spent on the other battles, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
it's a lot of money spent on a lot of lackluster battles.
Yeah, but this strike 2.5 card, I would say it was competitive. People had their material together. You didn't really have no chokes. It was only one slight slip up, and that was with Glue Easy. But other than that, it was better than all the other cards this year. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say it was a bad card, and it was competitive.
It was, but at the same time, man, it wasn't nothing that. What took place wasn't really what I wanted to see for my $50. Like, it wasn't.
Man,
like
I'm gonna keep it real, fam. What I saw Shine do to Av, that was worth my $45 by itself, man. What Shine did to Av,
he did destroy Av.
You know what? I want to ask people a question.
But to me, it's still.
Hold on one, Troy. Let me ask the people a question. No, I'm gonna wait till you off. I'm gonna wait till you put your case off, and then I'm gonna ask the people. But go ahead.
I don't really even got a case. I just wanted to reiterate my cases.
Well, that's it. I'm definitely gonna do that.
But what was you getting ready to ask the people, though? I really want to know.
I'm gonna ask the people. I want to ask the people this. Since we on the subject of talking, like I said, that K-Shine battle was worth my $45. What I saw him do in that battle, I would have paid $45 to that man for that. Here's my question to the people.
I would too. Oh, go ahead, Truth. Go ahead.
Here's my question to y'all. I want y'all yes or no answer on this. Is there a such thing to some degree where would you pay $45 just to see one battle if it was real good against a top, just a top battle? Would you pay 40? Like, would you pay, like, I'm gonna give you an example. That Rare Breed Entertainment card with Mook and Verb, I would have just paid $40 just to see that battle alone. You get what I'm saying?
Me too.
Like, is there a thing where you would just pay $30, $40 just to see one good battle? Like if Lux and Verb battle, I'd just pay $30, $40 to see that battle by itself.
I would too. There's some
or would you want to see more?
That you have to.
Or would you want to see more? Would you pay $30, $40 to see one good battle, or would you want to see more? I'm asking the people this. Yes, I would.
I have to say yes.
I did for Tay Rock and Hitman, and it was disappointing. Hell no. Norman Henderson, hell no. Truth, hell no. I agree. Taylor May said yeah. Ron Money say I do it. STD Luciano said it depends on who it is. You're not gonna get a girl. You're not. Hey, STD Luciano. You're not gonna get a girl with that profile name. Change your name, brother.
That nigga Chlamydia Luciano.
Right. He said it don't matter if he got a sexual transmitted disease. He got money though. So his name STD Luciano. Don't matter what I got. I got for money though. Right.
Going somewhere, bro. They said don't be giving no ideas.
No, I'm just kidding, y'all. His name SD Luciano. Norman say truth. Don't be giving Smack no ideas, man.
Right, because he probably will capitalize. You know he watching.
Yeah, I think I'll pay for that though. I'll pay $30, $40, $20 for just to see one battle. I think I'll do that. Because if you think about it, that's what you do anyway when you buying pay-per-views.
Top names.
You get what I'm saying, Troy?
Yeah.
When you think about it, that's what you. I'm gonna give you an example.
On names alone, I'm not gonna pay $45 to see K-Shine and Ass. On name alone, I'm not gonna do it because the hype's not there for me. I'm
gonna keep it real with you, fam. When I bought the Gnome 8, I wasn't gonna really get Gnome 8. I just was gonna watch probably a live stream of bootleg. But
yeah, me too.
But when I saw Twerk on the, I mean not Twerk. When I saw that it was Surf Return, I was like, that's what won me over to just go ahead and buy it. You know what I'm saying?
And that is what made me start saying, take this thing back down to $35. Because once he jerseyed out on that third round after I paid my $50, man.
I don't think he jerseyed out. I think that was all planned. Huh?
What, that third round?
Yeah, that was all planned out. Because if you watch that battle and listen closely to the audio, soon he done with the second round, this is what he said. These are his exact words, and I quote. He said, all right, we good, we out of here, I'm done. I did what I came here to do, I'm done. Knife for coming out, to Rum Nitty. That's what he said after his second round.
Right, and see, I disagree with that because for my 50, I paid for you to spit 3 rounds.
I ain't pay for you to come Jersey out in the second round. I mean, in the third round, I ain't paid for that, bro. And I don't appreciate that. And then you get on the thing and you get to talking reckless. I don't like that, bro. You get to talking about you didn't win. You didn't win. Right. How you win? They saying he won rounds 1 and 2. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And he definitely didn't win round 3. He lost that battle, bro. I mean, Sue Surf is cool with me and everything, but he's just a little too overconfident for what he's doing for me right now. I can't get into him. Right. It's weird to me, like, how everybody likes Sue Surf, but Sue Surf is, man, he might be the biggest fraud out there. Like, come on, man, you're not giving me nothing that I want to hear since you came back. That's not that one Sue Surf that I remember. Like, you're a different Sue Surf. Like, the Sue Surf that's out here right now, I don't like him. I'm cool on Sue Surf right now. Till he come back and spit something real, all that trolling and all that, I guess that's okay. That's what they into. But to me, I want to hear them bars. And you ain't got them. He ain't got them. Like you said about them 1 bars he was spitting, man, don't nobody want to hear that trash. Right. I thought you was going to come back with some heat. Like, I thought it was going to be something else, but it wasn't. It wasn't. He damn near, he almost at the bottom of the list to me. Like, he one of the last cats I want to see. Right. And for him to just be running around here talking about, oh, I'm the best, and then he done changed his name to, like, he supposed to be Machiavelli. Who? Man, get your life together, bro. Just because you got shot doing whatever you do, that don't make you no Machiavelli, bruh. Right. Oh, that's crazy. Like, I just don't get that guy, man. All that talent, you don't want to write. You don't want to do nothing, man. You just want to live off your name. 20 bands, $50 from me? Nah, I'd rather go buy my kids some shoes and listen to you spit that trash. Right. Ain't no way I'm going to pay my money to hear that again. I'm gonna catch the bootleg on Surf next battle if he headliner. So what you think about the John situation, Troy? Oh my God, man. You know what? I'm not in a position to judge no man on what he do with his lady. Because I've had a lot of ladies and you know I got a good one now. And we don't really go through that. But I've been through that. And there's just no way to tell how you're gonna react. There's no way to tell. But to beat your lady all the way down, I ain't never did no shit like that. Oh, excuse me. I ain't never did no stuff like that. And then, you know, with the social media era, it's a little bit worse than what it used to be. So it could get blown up to bigger than what it really is. But I don't know, True. Like you said about the what's name and Wings situation. I can't speak upon that because I wasn't there and you don't know what transpired, like what she did. She could have, ain't no telling. She ain't tell that half. You say what? Like, she ain't tell that half of, like, what she did. Like, she wasn't. She did. She said some texts were coming through her phone from somebody else and he got mad about it. That's crazy because I'm not saying that his phone is clean, but I guarantee you she don't look at his phone. Not when she wants to. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, you see something in your girl's phone, you're going to get mad about it. But you don't fight her like she a grown man, you know what I mean? Right. And at the same time, if you love me, you don't run to the internet, run to the police. So, in my opinion, they both wrong. They both had their whole thing messed up. Like, that's not a relationship that they was going to ever even build on. If it took that little bit to do all that,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a whole lot more for me and my lady to go through that. And then a couple texts from a dude and get out of here with that trash, man. And now you done messed up he can't leave the state, he can't leave the country.
Right.
So, I don't know, where does that leave us? Is that, we gonna pay 50? I'm not gonna do it. But I mean, at the same time, he said, I had seen a thing in a little group I'm in where it said, John tweeted back to this cat and said everything is all good.
No, it ain't.
Do you believe that truth?
No, because if she called the police and put a statement and thing, I mean, it could be all good with you and your girl, because most likely, again, you go through with your girl, 9 out of 10, y'all would be back together. But if she put that statement out to the police like she was saying she did and all that, then...
And that's a state pickup, though.
Right,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
They pick it up, it don't matter.
Right.
It don't matter what
what she say.
Right, it don't matter what she do, because the state done picked it up. So if you got a felony something, even if it's a F1, you're not allowed to leave, you're not allowed to do nothing. And what he need to do is go turn himself in, pay that little bail like you said, get out and try to wiggle his way to get this cash. Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that's going to get you together is getting this cash.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't know John's situation, but you would think that, you know, as a league owner and a battler that's been doing it for a while, you know, Bow Wow, you even did a couple things. It seems like you would have enough resources to get your lawyer to get you down there so you can get that preliminary out the way, get your arraignment out the way or whatever it is, get it out the way, and then move on with your life and push the case back. Like, you know how cats push the case back. Have your lawyer keep pushing it till you're ready and financial ready to go ahead and get to the trial or whatever it is. Obviously, John ain't got no money. Like, I don't know.
He ain't got no money?
I mean, does he? Because it seems like you would turn yourself in and then bond yourself out and then have your lawyer go handle that case at the arraignment. You know what I mean? You know how it go.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you do that? Why would you try to be on a run and then try to tweet everywhere you're at? It just don't make sense to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know why he wouldn't just go face the music like a grown man and then go get to the money while you fighting your case. You know what I mean? That's what you do. You don't stay on the run so in the middle of your performance they come get you off the stage. You go face the music as a grown man. Then you come back and then you settle what you got to do. And you talk to her and you make sure that, you know, she don't want to go forward with the process. Even though the state picked it up, she's still the key witness. Right. So without her, then it's really nothing, even though they got the little video evidence or whatever. If she go in there and, I mean, I'm not telling her to lie in court, but if she go in there and, you know, there's a way to finesse the way you can move this thing. But he's doing it the wrong way. He's going about it the wrong way, and he's going to mess up the event. Because you're not going to be able to get out of the country, bro. You're not going to be able to. Right. You run around here talking on the internet. You run around. You're making yourself guilty. You're texting on, I seen on Instagram after what she did, he said, oh, I didn't know it was like that. I didn't mean to do that. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Quit talking. Shut up. Get a lawyer. Face the music. Get to the paper. And then, you know what I'm saying, then you can move on. I just don't think he's going about it the wrong way as a grown man. It's not the way I would move. But I don't know. What you think?
What I think about what?
How would you handle it? Like, would you stay on the run, or would you just?
No, I turn myself in. You're gonna get caught anyway. I'm gonna turn myself in. You're gonna get caught anyway. Not only that, I'm not leaving her to tell the police on me. I'm gonna tell my side too.
Why we both there?
Right. I ain't finna leave you to tell the police everything you want to say.
Because we know how it go. The police come to your house. One talk to you, one talk to her. Then they put their stories together, then they come up with whatever they want to come up with. Now, while they on their way, you're supposed to be talking to your girl like the same way Young Buck was talking to the tranny. Don't do that. Why you doing that? You know what I mean? Don't do that. And then, you know what I mean, when they come, you can have your stories together. But if you take off, she already know you don't give a shit about her. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
She know you don't give nothing about her, and the police think even worse of you. So now, when they see you being black, ain't no telling what can happen to you.
Right.
I just wouldn't do it, man. I would just stay there and face the music as a grown man. I just don't understand why he ran like that. And then to post on social media after that is crazy to me. Why? But I don't know. What you think Smack gonna do? Is he gonna replace the battle, or is he gonna?
As far as what?
As far as like, if John can't make it, is he gonna replace the battle?
I don't know. They ain't released nothing yet.
I mean, but do you think he will replace the battle, or he just gonna be like, it's off?
Do I think he's gonna what?
Pat Stay versus. Hey, Truth, can we talk about this real quick before I get off of here? How is Pat Stay on Summer Madness? And why is this even Summer Madness and we're heading into November?
Pat Stay on that because, right, that's true. Well, it was supposed to happen before Summer Madness 7 was a flop. Then it got set back because he was supposed to have been doing the Jackman card because it didn't go so well. So that's why it's in November.
Yeah. Well, you might as well quit calling it Summer Madness and make a new name up because it's been past summer. Like, I don't know. If he's not going to headline, then who's going to headline?
If who?
If Pat Stay, if John the Don can't headline with the other Don, then who's going to headline? That's going to be the headliner is Pat Stay and Rock. Because I actually don't even want to see Pat Stay and Rock. I have no interest in it. None. I don't like Pat Stay personally. Yeah, I don't think he's fired.
He used to be my best battle rapper. He used to be my best battle rapper. My best white battle rapper.
That. Yeah, I remember you said that.
He used to be my best white battle rapper. So I definitely used to like him. You know what I'm saying? He started to get back into it now and be a little better now. So I like him to some degree.
You know when I quit liking him? I quit liking him when Calico checked him the way he did because, you know, Pat Stay supposed to be a big dude and supposed to be, you know, gritty, grimy, or whatever he's supposed to be. But then all of a sudden after the Calico battle, all he is jokes. No more tough guy.
Right.
You're just straight jokes now.
Right.
So that's when I quit liking him. Like,
I like the jokes though, man. He definitely be on something, man. I like the jokes.
But bruh, I want to hear that street stuff.